Hello guys and welcome to my new YouTube video for today. As you can see by the thumbnail, I'm going to talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales. Thoughts and theory, because there's a theory going on about Peter Parker dead on this upcoming game for the PlayStation 5, which it looks freaking cool. Wi-Fi router, air conditioner thing like the AC. Anyway, up to the topic. My thoughts. Well, to tell you guys, Miles Morales is one of my top favorite versions of Spider-Man because he's half black, half Hispanic, Cuban or something. I don't know. In the comics he's Hispanic, but in the Into the Spider-Verse, he's Latino since his mom is Cuban, I think. So anyway, I really like the biracial. Kind of like a shout out for the black and Hispanic community. So. And I also like his character a lot, from the comics. Ultimate Spider-Man, Spider-Geddon, really great. Miles Morales is one of my top three favorite versions of Spider-Man. Sorry. Anyway, up to the game. It was so freaking cool. Like, I went to my cousin's house to watch the PlayStation event on YouTube, and we were just like, all right, let's see, right? And the first game that they freaking show is Spider-Man Miles Morales. And at first I thought it was like Wonder Woman or something because of the arms, because of the electric thing that Miles is pushing, or like touching the Venom move or something. Like his hands kind of were like gold. So I was like, oh, maybe it's like a Wonder Woman game, like a Justice League game. But then my cousin's like, no, no, bro, I think it's freaking Spider-Man, carnal. And then I was like, no, carnal, I think it's Justice League or something. And then once I saw that freaking the iconic black with red webbing mask, I'm like, oh my freaking god! I freaking jumped off from his chair. I got hyped. Saw the teaser. Really great music though. Good music. And then I was like, is this a freaking sequel to Marvel's Spider-Man? And then later on today in the morning, I saw that it's a sequel, but it's not a full game. It's kind of like an in-between Spider-Man 1, well, Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man 2. Miles Morales takes place like in between. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, bro, like, I'm poor. I cannot afford the PS5. So when my cousin gets the PS5, and we were playing Smash Bros. Yesterday. Like, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Smash Bros. And then I was like, bro, if I win this best of three, you get Spider-Man Miles Morales. And if I lose, then you don't get it. Cause, dude, guys, to be honest, I got hyped for Spider-Man. My cousin got hyped for Horizon Forbidden West. We freaking fangirled, bros. We freaking fangirled. Alright, back to the Spider-Man. When I saw the teaser, I was like, bro, again, like, is this a sequel to Spider-Man? Cause, like, we all know, and spoilers if you haven't played the game, man, I don't know why you haven't played Marvel Spider-Man. I mean, it's been out for like a year now. Anyway, by the end of the DLC of Silver Lining, I think, Parker is teaching Miles how to web swing. So my best bet, and here's how I think that the story's gonna be. Not fully, but like the introduction. On the first few levels of Miles Morales, we're gonna get Peter Parker training Miles to do the web swinging, the fighting and stuff. And then like in an hour or like in 30 minutes of the tutoring missions, Miles is like, okay, and I think I bet that the game's gonna take place like months after Marvel Spider-Man. Whoa, it's been 4 minutes now. Sorry. And Parker's teaching Miles, and then like on the teaser we see that he's the hero of NYC. All right. So now to my theory. I see many people on YouTube saying, "Oh no, Peter Parker's gonna die. That's why Miles Morales is the new Spider-Man of NYC." But here's my thought. We know that the Avengers Tower is in the game. So two things. One, Peter Parker is helping out the Avengers someplace that's not NYC. Or second, Peter Parker and Mary Jane are trying to track down what happened to Harry Osborn. Hence, they're not in NYC. He's not dead. We can hear him on the well in the teaser, like I hear someone who stand up. That's what your father taught you, Miles. Go ahead and be the hero. All right, that gives you the clue that he's not dead. He's just teaching Miles the ropes of Spider-Man. So those are the two theories that I have. Fighting with the Avengers, Peter and Mary Jane finding out where Harry Osborn is, and he's not dead. All right, like I would understand if Insomniac kills Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 or Marvel's Spider-Man 3, but I bet that in Marvel's Spider-Man 2 or just Spider-Man 2, you'll get to play as both Miles and Peter Parker doing missions, kind of like Yakuza 0 with Kiryu and then Majima. So I think it's gonna be something like that. And then in Spider-Man 3, Peter Parker may die. Who knows? But that was a great teaser. I got hyped. I jumped out of my seat. And as for the gameplay, well, I think it was it was a cinematic trailer. It looked so freaking cool, like Miles saving that woman from the collapsing bridge, and I think he was like wall crawling on the crumbling pavement of the bridge while like handing the woman like jumping off cars and stuff. I think he fights someone that looks like Ultimate Spider-Man's Shocker with like the gray hair and then like the gauntlets. But here's my thing. We know that Miles Morales, like in the comics, his uncle is the Prowler. So my best bet is that the Prowler is gonna be one of the villains, but not the main villain. Who knows who's gonna be the main villain? But since Miles Morales takes place between Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2, I think it's confirmed. Maybe it's gonna take a bit of the plot of Spider-Man 2 where Norman Osborn is gonna be the bad guy. So I'm pretty sure that Norman Osborn is gonna hire like someone to capture and experiment on Miles Morales while Norman is trying to find out where Peter Parker and Mary Jane went so they won't find the truth about where Harry is, which we all know that he's on the green tank with the Venom symbiote. But since Parker and Mary Jane may, in my theory, trying to find out where Harry is, I'm pretty sure they're getting hot to like the truth. So Norman is like tracking them down, like following them, like stalking them to prevent them from finding out. So my best bet is that Norman Osborn is gonna hire a villain to capture and experiment on Miles Morales. But Norman is not gonna be the main villain. He's gonna be like a villain off screen, like off the story. But he contacted someone to be the main villain to capture Miles Morales. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching my new YouTube video for today. And until later, guys, peace. Morenito Spider-Man, Morenito Spider-Man, Morenito Spider-Man, Morenito Spider-Man.